3.
Hope everyone is well, and today I just wanted to do a little fun segment and do what's in my golf bag. I think that it's a great opportunity to see what all of our golf professionals at St. Andrews have in our golf bag, hopefully maybe even a little humor as well. So today I'm going to go through what's in my bag, and first I'm just going to start with the simple of my clubs. So I'm going to start with my Callaway Maverick driver is my first club, obviously new in the line for 2020, so look for that once we get back up and running. I still have my Epic Flash 3-wood and Heavenwood that I carry in my bag. And then for those that know me, know that I am not a long iron fan. So I actually carry multiple hybrids in my bag. I have a 4 hybrid, a 5 hybrid with my nice Augusta National head cover, thanks to Greg Visconti, and also my 6 hybrid as well. This season you can all probably laugh at me, but I'm actually contemplating adding a 7 hybrid into my bag. Haven't gotten there yet, but actually for me I think that that will be a big help, and also just something for everybody to keep on their radar screen for those of us that struggle a little bit with our irons. So then I go into my irons. Shockingly enough, I do have irons in my bag. So I currently have the Rogue irons, hopefully making the switch at some point this year into the new Maverick irons. But I have a 7, 8, and 9, and then a pitching wedge. And then once I get through my irons, I'm going to go into my Callaway forged wedges. I currently have the Mac Daddy 4 wedges. Also, once again, we'll be looking to upgrade those into the season. But I carry, well, before I get to that, I actually have an A wedge as part of my Rogue set, my gap wedge. Something that I actually had to add in my bag a number of years ago. For years, I only played with a 54 and a 60-degree wedge, but with the lofts of the irons changing, definitely had to fill that gap in between my pitching wedge. So now a very crucial club for me. And then I go into my Mac Daddy 4 wedges, my 54 and my 60-degree wedge. I currently have the Toulon putter in my bag. Putting for me is one of my favorite things to do. I'm currently carrying the Memphis putter. My Scotty Cameron putter is always off in the wind, always there to bail me out. He's been in a little bit of timeout, but you never know when that will find its way back into my bag. So that kind of gives you an idea of my clubs that are in my bag. Once again, all my clubs. My favorite club in my bag, by far, either my putter or my 6 hybrid. So I love taking down people with my 6 hybrid. It's one of my biggest joys in life. But anyways, so now moving on to accessories, probably some of the most important things that we need to have in our bag. So I have a nice dirty towel. You would think with being home for the last few weeks, I could have managed to maybe throw that into the wash machine. So that will be, only going to take that off the bag to get that into my wash machine right now. But now I'm going to get into some items that I carry in my bag. So in what some of us might call our side short pocket here, for me, I have some extra gloves. Always love my Callaway gloves. And I carry all my tees and my ball markers. And one thing for me that's really special that I always make sure that I have for any special tournament is my special Canadian coin. So my brother-in-law actually gave this to me years ago. But this is my lucky coin. I only use this coin when I'm in tournaments. So it's something that I like to say brings me a lot of good luck. If you see it out in a match at St. Andrews, you know I mean all business, okay? So especially here, that Greg and Mitch, when you see this thing coming at you, you better be in trouble. That means I'm like full focus. So I normally will keep just a couple like older balls in this pocket. So if I'm going out to practice, chipping, anything, and I want to use my own balls, I'll normally kind of keep them in that side pocket until I officially retire them. Now I'm going to move into my ball pocket. Once again, I have another glove in here, probably about time to retire this glove as well, but another Callaway glove. And then of course I keep all of my Callaway Chrome Soft golf balls in here, my ball of choice. I normally am a little bit of a ball hoarder. I like to keep a lot of balls in my bag. Probably don't need to, especially for those of you that carry like 50 balls in your golf bag. Think about cleaning those out because they are rather heavy, especially if your bag rack is up on top. So in all seriousness though, I normally have about 9 balls in my bag. I always kind of keep it like that. when I go play around a golf. If I go through nine balls, then I probably just need to come in at that point. But like I said, that's more of just to have 9 balls, because more than anything too, you never know when you're going to have a ball that gets hit on the cart path, that gets scraped up, any of those things, so you always want to make sure you have plenty in your bag. Next, we're going to go into my long pocket here. So always going to find my rangefinder in here, crucial thing out on the golf course. I like to carry some extra gloves in my bag, so I actually have quite a few extra gloves here, so just in case there's a rainy day. I have my nice scorecard holder representing St. John's here. Let's see, the last time I played, I don't even know what course this is. Let's see here. That is from Women's Met Open. That's so. But to that point, I will normally use this in tournaments, so I'll take all my notes in a yardage book that I actually make out myself. So this is kind of more of what I use for tournament play, but definitely helpful for that. Next up, one thing that's always super, super important, you should never not have in your bag if you ever play in different conditions. I can only find one. I know I've got 2 in there. Rain gloves, really super important. I always keep these in here. They never leave my bag. Then I have some sunscreen. Once again, another very crucial item. Always making sure you put that on before play. I actually like the spray kind because it's easy to apply throughout the round. Extra sleeve of balls. Like I said, I don't like to run out. Let's see what else is in here. This is like kind of like digging through the treasure chest. Oh, really key. Always keep your tool in your golf bag, okay? We never know when that driver may all of a sudden start rattling. That just means it needs a few more clicks to tighten up. So you can easily put your driver back in play by having this tool in your bag. You may also never know when you want to adjust a club, but more importantly, just always have that on standby. And lastly, oh no, not lastly. Oh, I guess this is just trash. Don't know what that is. See, you never know what you're going to find in your bag, especially at the start of the season when you haven't cleaned it out yet. But lastly, in this long pocket, always keep my rain hood. So very important. I actually have some extra wires in here too. I think this must be for like a speaker. I don't even know what that's for. Have to discover that later. So lastly, getting into the good stuff now here. Always carry some extra Sharpies, so I have multiple Sharpies in here. I have another one down there. I won't spare you the time here. And then a couple other things, just an extra pen. Always keep some first aid tape. Never know when you're going to form a blister in the middle of that round. I keep an extra little pouch to put when I play my rings, if you have a watch that's bothering you, anything like that, so you don't lose it. Nice little valuable pouch. I need to update my Rules of Golf book, but I always keep a Rules of Golf book in my golf bag. In this day and age, you could probably just have the app on your phone. Really important, but you always want to have access to that. I always keep my handy-dandy St. Andrew's guide, because even though I know the course in and out, it always gives me slope in this book, and you can always find these in the pro shop, but it's really good. So for example, it tells me on hole number 1, from 150 yards, I need to add an extra 15 yards. So even though I know the course in and out and I know a lot of the elevation changes, a lot of times I might double check myself if I'm playing. I've got some chapstick in here, really crucial. More chapstick, don't like to run out. Oh, I have dry eyes, contacts. You never know on a windy, allergy-filled day how much these might really help you. Digging deep. Oh, a little Crystal Light, a little something to put in your water bottle for a little change of water. This is probably going to start to get really good. A smashed up Fiber One peanut butter chocolate bar. Don't really know how long this has been in here. I'm not going to look at the expiration date right now, but you know, I think if I can get the wrapper off, it's a little hard. I actually don't remember this bar ever being hard, but might want to clean that out. And oh, a little card for when I go down to Florida down in the winter time to give me some course access. And most importantly, I'm going to leave you with my 2 club cash, although that's some 20s on top, but I've got a lot of dollar bills in here. For those of us that are members of the 2 club, I don't ever want to be left out. So anyways, that is what is in my golf bag. Obviously, you can see if I'm in an emergency situation, hopefully I'm all set with most things. I think the only thing that I'm probably missing is a little bit of ibuprofen. I should probably pop in there. Even in my rangefinder, you're gonna find things like an extra battery, all things that are important to have with us. Obviously, we're out on the golf course for 4 to 5 hours. We need to have our bag filled with a lot of helpful items out there. So hopefully you've enjoyed my segment of what's in the bag and maybe some items to help you put into your bag to make you better prepared for your next round.